I used the new AI to close over $3 million in deals this year, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to get results like this in 10 minutes. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh the screen just so you can see this is actually real. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to head over to this website called secondnature.ai. And what this is it allows you to role play with AI in like real time. And basically, based on what you say, that's how the actual like robot, the AI, responds as well. So we're basically going to go over to free role plays, and there's a bunch of different scenarios: discovery, cold calling, objection handling. Just for the sake of an example, let's try objection handling.
Your goal is to master objection handling in a B2C scenario. You'll engage in a call with David Johnson, a tech-savvy marketing manager from New York City who is hesitant about upgrading to the new iPhone 15, mainly due to costs.
The new iPhone 15 seems very expensive. I'm not sure it's worth the upgrade from my iPhone 11.
So just for the sake of time here, I'm not going to actually handle the entire objection because that would be an entire sales call. But just for the video, I'm going to show you basically how the AI is able to adapt to what you actually said. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not sure. Is there like a specific reason you're looking to switch from an iPhone 11 to an iPhone 15 in the first place?
Well, my iPhone 11 is starting to slow down a bit, and the battery life isn't what it used to be. But I'm still not convinced that the new features justify the high price.
For sure. I mean, do you use your iPhone for anything work-related? Like, I guess, what do you do for work?
Yes, I use it extensively for work. I'm a marketing manager, so I manage social media accounts, take high-quality photos for campaigns, and stay connected with my team through various apps.
So as you can see, very, very cool stuff. And you can do this not only for objection handling, but you can do this for discovery, for role play, for really anything in terms of sales. So this is extremely beneficial. Now, the most important thing past just practicing is going to be actually reviewing your practice and seeing what you could have done better, right? And this AI, they try to basically show you what you did wrong, what you could have done better on all these things, but the metrics they go by is the only thing that I don't really particularly like. If you look at the metrics they're judging you: clarity, pace, filler words, sentence length, and energy, right? If you think about it, if I got all these things perfect, I speak super clear, my pacing's perfect, I don't say any ums, any ahs, my sentence length's perfect, my energy's great, it doesn't necessarily convert into a sale. There's more things that go into it than just that. That's why a large part of what you did wrong, what you could have done better, is going to be mainly to actually figure out after you do the practice. So if I was going to use this software to practice, how I would use this is I would take every single possible objection and practice it until I'm basically satisfied with how I did. And how I would do this is I would imagine that I'm being sold to, right? Is the objection handle that I use, is the thing that I say, is the clarity of my speech, all these things, something that if someone else was selling to me, I would feel like satisfied with. And I would use that as a proper gauge in terms of just how well I did. So I wouldn't necessarily listen to all these things because, again, AI is a robot, right? It's very difficult for them to gauge things like emotion, tonality, and like the actual nuances that go into actual sales calls. But let's be real here. An AI software can really only replicate a human so much, and there's still a lot of nuance when it comes to actual sales with a real person. So this software can really help you get some good reps in, but I would compare this to like a slightly better version of doing role play with your friend. Because even though it's helpful, it's still just not the same as an actual live sales call. And in my sales journey, I made the most progress from actual role plays with real live customers. And things like role playing with friends and softwares are very helpful at times, but nothing actually compares to the real thing. And that's also the reason why my program is 90% focused on role-playing with real people. And I basically structured it in 3 main ways, where I first teach you how to find a perfect opportunity, and then I actually teach you the sales part, where I'm basically just going to show you my entire closing framework, which has allowed me to close multiple millions of dollars in sales, and in an over 80% close rate. And after I teach you this framework, I'm basically just going to practice the absolute shit out of this with you until you get extremely good. And very last of all, I'm going to show you the nifty little tricks I have to maximize the amount of money I make on my offer and how I'm basically able to surpass all the other people on my offer. So if this sounds interesting to you, click the link below and sign up for a free call.